What did he say? Maybe he's going to go take a dookie or something. Somebody was probably in. All right, we're live at the auditorium, and we got volleyball tonight. We got Randall University is in town for tonight. Wow, what did we say about tonight? We had volleyball earlier today. Soccer earlier today. Our guys fell to Spurgeon College 3-0. But tonight, we got Randall in the house. They're here from Moore, Oklahoma. And Falcons looking for a win this evening at home. And let you know a little bit about this Randall team, who they brought with them. Number one, Alana Hutchins from Oklahoma City. Kaylin Harvey from Elgin, Oklahoma. Neve Ramsey, Del City, Oklahoma. Kylie Thompson, Moore, Oklahoma. Kimberly Phelps, Moore, Oklahoma. Number 6, Alex Harper from Coweta, Oklahoma. Alessa Knapper or Napper from Coweta. Ella Say from Decatur, Texas. Or Sia, maybe Sia. I'm sorry, Ella. Heidi Lopez, freshman, Oklahoma City. Number 12, Addison Day, sophomore, Moore, Oklahoma. Number 13, Addison Kennedy, Chickasha, Oklahoma. Number 17, Jordan Hardesty, Oklahoma City. Number 22, Trinity Mabraw, Woodward, Oklahoma, freshman. And number 24, Braseda Acosta from Newcastle, Oklahoma. So that is who Randall will have tonight. Of course, Kansas Christian College, we'll go over their players. Number 1, Riley Croson, freshman. Number 2, Diamond Coleman, first time to see her this year. Number 6, Brittany Cato from Fort Worth, Texas, Hessen College. She was the one that we had a bit of an injury last week, hit her neck, but she's been cleared to play tonight. Number 10, Haley Dively, senior. Number 12, Joannie Rodriguez, number 12. Number 18, Brenna Fitzenberger, freshman from Emmerich, Missouri. Abigail Dahman, who was injured, got her injured earlier in the year, is out for the rest of the year. Number 21, Sydney Holden, freshman, Overland Park. Number 25, Ava Bonnell, Udall, Kansas, freshman. Number 30, freshman, Amira Schlinderwind. And that's it for the Falcons. We're about a minute out. So we will do a national anthem after we pray. And we're going to be ready to rock and roll tonight in this one. Right, we got Big Eddie downstairs. Going to be doing some lineups for us. We got Max up here doing the camera.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
All right.
to Power Memorial Auditorium for this evening's women's volleyball matchup between the Randall University Saints and your Kansas Christian College Falcons. Starting lineup for tonight. First for the Saints, coached by Caitlin Crosby. Nevaeh Ramsey. Number 7, Alyssa Napper. Number 8, LSC. Number 12, Addison Day. Number 13, Addison Kelly. Number 17, Jordan Hardesty. Liberos, number 1, Alana Hutchins. And number 2, Kaylin Harvey.
Okay.
And now for your Falcons.
So your starting lineups for Randall will be number 1, Atlanta Hutchins. Number 3, Nevaeh Ramsey. Number 7, Alyssa Napper. Number 8, LSC. Number 12, Addison Day. And number 13, Addison Kennedy. And number 17, Jordan Hardesty is your starting lineup for Randall. And Riley tonight.
We'd like to ask everyone in attendance to please stand if you are able for an opening prayer, followed by the playing of our national anthem. This evening's prayer to be offered by head baseball coach Mr. Tony Irva. Heavenly Father, thank you for this evening, for bringing Randall here safely. Help them to return safely. Help us all to play to the best of our ability and to have a spirit of sportsmanship this evening. Please bless us in our minds and our attitudes, our thoughts and our actions. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
All right. We are ready
Saints and the Falcons net. Let's play some volleyball.
for some volleyball tonight. So, all right, Falcons looking for a win tonight. Randall coming in from Morocoma. It's about a 5-hour drive. And from my hometown, in fact, we lived about probably 2 miles away from Randall when I lived in Oklahoma before we moved here. So let's see what the Falcons can do. Of course, Randall got a big roster. So I would expect to see a lot of interchanging in and out for them. Up on the, looking down on the floor, Kansas Christian to your left, Randall to your right. All right, here we go. We're ready to get started. And that'll be a point for Randall. Number 13, Addison Kennedy back to serve. Randall up by 1 to start this off. Setting up Cato, Brittany. Glad she's back in the mix tonight. Joanne. Let's see. Point for Randall. All right, Randall at the net. You have number 17, Jordan Hardesty. Alyssa Napper and LSC. Point Randall. They're up 3-0. Joanne diving on that one, does return it, but it does go off a little bit. Randall on a bit of a run to start this off. They're up 4-0. Joanne, Hively, and that will fall net. Falcons not on the going yet on all cylinders. So it looks like down 5-0 to start this set off. Good job by Ava there diving for that one. And that's going to go out. Point for Falcons. Okay. Cato with the serve. Ooh, Brittany. Good job right there by Brittany Cato. That's gonna hit net. Point for Falcons. Falcons now 2. Randall 5. Brittany Cato back to serve. It's good to see Brittany, like we said last home game, with her aggressive play. Went into the stands, hit her neck. Had to be taken out on a stretcher, but did. She's back in the game. Point for Falcons. Joanne right at the net. 5-3. Falcons on a run now. Point for the Falcons. On a bit of a run themselves now. 4 straight. Cato with the serve. Good job by Ava right there, setting up Joanne. Oh, and that's going to be sent back. That was number 7 and number 8. So Napper and C right there. Back to serve for Randall. Number 4, Kylie Thompson, senior from Moore, Oklahoma. Going to get over, falls right in front there on the Falcons. Seven 4, Randall. Joannes, that's a kill right there. Point for Falcons. 7-5. Sydney comes in. Amira will sit for the Falcons. All right, Haley Dively back to serve, number 10. And that will fall in. Good job by Haley. Kind of rode that back line. Ooh, that will fall. All right. Point for Randall. It's 8-6. Riley got it, but it was a little wonky on her to the left. Will fall. This is number 8, Ella C. Decatur, Texas, the only Texas girl on that Randall squad. That is out. It'll be a point for Randall. 10-6. Haley setting up Joanne, and it falls. Point for Falcons. 10-7. All right, Brenna is in now. Riley will take a seat. Ava back to serve for the Falcons. It's going to hit net. Point, Randall. Riley comes in. Ava will sit. And number 10, Heidi Lopez will come in for Randall. And number 1, Alana Hutchins is in also for Randall. Now it's sent back. Falcons weren't expecting that. And number 3, Al Ramsey is back in. Number 10, Heidi Lopez back to serve. 5-point game, 12-7. Brenna, point for the Falcons. 12-8. Joanne Rodriguez back to serve. Joanne setting up Brenna. Job by Brenna there getting it over. Haley, Joanne, Cato. Stop right there by Randall. Joanne, almost made a goal there. Oh, Riley. And Riley dove on that one hard. Good effort there. Number 17 is in Jordan Hardesty back. And number 12, Addison Day back to serve. Joanne, Haley, Cato, Hardesty, Joanne. You're not going to get a pass her when she's back on that line. Joanne, Haley, back to Joanne. Oh, it's going to be a little too hard. Point for Randall. 14-8. Day back to serve. Riley. Haley punches it over. Point for Falcons. It's like a double hit there by Randall. Gively back to serve. All right, Sydney back to serve. Pass it over. Ooh, Brittany right there sends it back. Lively. Joanne. Ooh, number 13, Kennedy just kind of found her opening there. Amira back in. Number 30, Sydney will take a seat. And number 8, LSC is back in. Number 3, Ramsey back to serve. One of the 2 seniors on this squad. Point. Kylie Thompson, also the other senior. Oh, and Alex Harper. I'm sorry, there are 3 seniors. All right, Ramsey serving. They've extended the lead to 7. It's 16-9. Renna gets it over. That's going to be out. Point for the Falcons. 16-10. Riley back to serve. Haley, a senior on this team, and a grad assistant student is Joanne. Everyone else are freshmen except Brittany, who is a junior. Riley, good job there. Ava gets it over Hutchinson. Dively. Cato. Ugh. Oh, it's going to be in. It looked like it was past the line. Joanne disagreed also. All right, number 7 is back in. Alyssa Napper. Joanne. Oh, man. Kennedy, that's her. Cato, over. Ooh, man, number 8, C. Tall girl, I don't know how tall she is. But got up there and sent it back. It's 19-10, Randall. Joanne. Cato. All right, point for the Falcons. Brittany Cato back to serve. I was saying Brittany Cato her first game, and man, I want to make sure that she understands that slip by me. It is Cato. Number 4 back to serve. That's Kylie Thompson. It's 22-11. Good job by Cato. Joanne gets it over. Point. Job by Joanne. Coming up on this between sets, we have a lot to go over, all kinds of games coming up for the Falcons. Haley Dively back to serve. And that will fall from number 12. That was Addison Day. Moore, Oklahoma. It doesn't say which high school, if it was Moore, if it was South Moore, or if it was West Moore. It says Moore. And that will fall. It's 22-12. Got a timeout. Falcons going to try to get it together here. All right, we got a 10-point game. Like I said earlier, we had soccer played today. They played against Spurgeon. Pretty tense game. It was 3-0 at halftime, and that's how it ended, 3-0. So, but we got games coming up. We're going to talk about that at the break. But you can go to kccfalcons.com. That is our website of our sports It shows you all the games coming on there, and so you can know where to go to watch our Falcons play. Obviously, if it's a home game, we're going to be on our web page on YouTube, KCC Falcons. If it is away, it's usually at the school where they play. You go to their website, and you would be able to find it there. That's going to hit, see? Doesn't get it over. And number 1, Atlanta Hutchins comes in. All right, Ava Bonnell back to serve. Falcons are down by 9, 22-13. That's going to be out. That was Napper, Coweta, Oklahoma. Out. Will be a point for the Falcons. Starting to come back. Here's 22-15. Ava back to serve again. Ooh, that will fall that time. Number 12, Addison Day from Moore, Oklahoma. All right, number 10 is coming in. That'd be Heidi Lopez, back to serve. Joanne. Back to Joanne, and that's going to fall. Point for Joanne. 23-16. Out. Point. Falcons making a comeback, down by 6, 23-17. And that's going to fall. Point for the Falcons on a run here. 23-18. Joanne back to serve. The point for the Falcons. Double tap for Randall. 23-19. Falcons are making this, really cutting into this lead, making a good run here. That will fall out. It's 24-19. Set point. Randall back to serve. Point Falcons. Brittany Cato with it. Glad that she is back in the mix tonight. A scary incident with her last week, but is cleared by the trainers and everybody, so looking good out there. Glad to have her. Adds so much to this team. Riley. Dively. Oh, gets it over. Oh, we hit it twice there. So Randall will take the first set. All right, we're going to set 2. And Randall takes set 1. All right, let's look at some games coming up for these Falcons. All right, tomorrow in Belton, Missouri, we've got a tri-match. The Falcon volleyball, 1 o'clock, we'll be playing against Cotty College, 3 o'clock against Calvary. That is tomorrow at Belton, Missouri. All right, coming up next Thursday. I can't believe I'm saying this. It is time for basketball season. First game of the year. They're going to, men and women, both will be in Yankton, South Dakota for Thursday. I don't have the time of the game yet. It's not posted. But they will be traveling to South Dakota next Thursday, first basketball. All right, 24th, next Friday. Yeah, Pink Out volleyball. And that'll be a 6 o'clock game against Heston College home. So we would pink out. So we're going to have wear your pink, come out, support Falcons. But also that day at Heston will be soccer. They'll play at 6 o'clock. And the same day in Doane, Nebraska, you'll have men's basketball. They'll be at 6:30. So we are in basketball season. We're in volleyball. We're in soccer. So we got a lot games coming up. So go to kccfalcons.com, and there you will see the games coming up. Okay. So see what the Falcons can do. They kept that game really close. It kind of got away with them there at the end, but they were making a big run. They were down 22-12. Came back. So 15 seconds. We got game, set 2. Looks like on the court for Randall, number 24, Acosta, will be out there this game. All right, here we go. Ready for set number 2. Cato with the serve. Ooh, C with the point there for Randall on. If you look on the court, Randall to your left, KCC on your right. Kennedy to serve. Riley. We're setting up Joanne Acosta with it. Hutchinson. Good job by Riley there. And there's a point for the Falcons. Haley Dively. Tied at 1. Sydney comes in. Amira will sit. Haley Dively back to serve. Acosta. Good job by Riley. Good job. Joanne trying to get it over there. Number 12, Addison Day, back to serve. And that will fall. Gets past Riley there. I don't think she thought it was going to fall in. Riley. Dively. Ooh. It's Joanne. That's number 8 right there, LSC. Day, back serve, 4-1. Last game they, I believe it was 5-0 before we got it going. It's 4-2. Brenna's in and Riley back to serve. Number 22 is in. That's Trinity Mabra from Woodward, Oklahoma. A little getting out in the panhandle of Oklahoma with Woodward. Good job by Cato there. Joanne. That ball rides the net. It does fall in. Cato. Dively. Brenna. And Hutchinson knocks it into the bleachers. Point for the Falcons. 3-4. Riley back to serve. Hutchinson setting up Acosta. She gets it over. Addison gets it over for Randall. Joanne right there on the net. Ooh, and that's going to fall. We're tied at 4. All right. Riley back serve. Hutchinson. C. It's over. Oh, I'm not sure who thought that was going to. Brenna and Joanne both kind of froze on that. Number 3, Ramsey back in. C back to serve. Brenna setting up Joanne. That will fall. Tied at 5. Number 2, Harvey in. Joanne back to serve. Harvey. Joanne. Dively. Cato. Costa has it sent back. Brenna Sidney there. Falcons take the lead, 6-5. Joanne gets it over. Cato, that's a point for the Falcons. Falcons up by 2, 7-5. And point for the Falcons, 8-5. Best of 5 sets. Randall won the first set. And that will be a point for the Falcons. 9-5. That's a Dolly Parton 9-5. So we're obligated at the next timeout to play 9-5. So that's going to fall. It's 10-5. Falcons starting to run away here. 5 straight. Number 4 is in. That's Kylie Thompson. Joanne back serve. That'll be a point for Randall, who is out. Number 10, Lopez back in, and she is going to be serving. Cato. Joanne. That's going to go off Sydney there. She was at the net, but Hardesty got it over. Lopez back to serve. Falcons still up by 3. It's 10-7. Riley. Dively. Cato, and that's going to fall. Point for the Falcons. All right, Sydney back to serve. Haley right there. Joanne. Dively hits it over. Oh, number 3. That is Ramsey, Del City. Amira comes in, number 30. See, we got Acosta coming in and Addison Day for Randall. Acosta back to serve. Dively. Joanne. We're going to say a double. Costa back to serve. Joanne. Haley. Brenna. Good job by Joanne. That does go over by the scores table. Falcons still up 11-10. This game has kind of had some wild swings. Joanne. Dively. Cato. That's out. The Addison Day with it. A little too hard. All right, Brenna back to serve. Falcons up by 2. It's 12-10. Harvey. And that would be Day. All right, C is back in, and number 1, Alana Hutchins. Riley. Mira. Joanne. Get that over there. Job. Day. Oh, and that will fall. Tied at 12. That's going to hit net. Point Falcons. Brenna back to serve. No, Brittany Cato. Point. Randall, we're tied at 13. Number 7 comes in. That's Alyssa Napper. And number 13, Addison Kennedy back to serve. Joanne. Ava. Day. Cato right there. Joanne, oh, hits net. Randall with the lead now. It's 14-13. Cato. Dively. Joanne. Day. Cato right there. Here comes Joanne. Out by Cato. Point for Randall. 15-13. Number 17 comes in. Jordan Hardesty. Cato. That's out. Point for the Falcons. Almost took out Mr. Pollard over there, judging over there. Sydney comes in. Amira will take a seat. Dively back to serve. Point for the Falcons. We're tied again, 15. Point Falcons, 16-15. Dively back to serve. Sure what we got going on here. All right, we're back at it. Falcons up by 1. See, it's it over. Cato. Joanne. Ooh, man. Brought the heat, but Costa was right there. Joanne. Count it. Point. Falcons off the fingertips of C. 17-15. Cato. Dively. Joanne. Day. Riley right there. Good job by her. Joanne, count it. Off C. 18-15. Costa. Riley. Cato. Dively. Joanne. Oh, hits the top of the net. But they said she was over. Point for Falcons. 19-15. We'll take any break we can get. Point Falcons falls right in on that right corner. All right, Falcons up by 5. It's 20-15. Point Falcons, 21-15. We got a timeout. All right, Falcons up by 6, 21-15. The Falcons looking really good tonight. Kind of getting it together at the right time of the year. You start making a run. It helps to have Cato back in it. All right, here we go. Costa. Day has it sent back by Joanne. Point Falcons. 23-15. Cato. Dively. Joanne. Oh, Sia gets it over. Dively. Day. Dively. Riley. Joanne. Oh, a little too hard. I stand corrected. I said 23. It's 22-16. Falcons up by 6. Number 17 comes back in. Hardesty. And Addison Day back to serve. Joanne. Dively. Joanne. Count it. No, that's 4 hits. Now it's 23-16. And Riley back to serve. That's going to hit net. 23-17. Falcons up by 6. C back to serve for Randall, and number 3, Ramsey, is back in. All right, point for Randall. 23-18. Cato, Dively, Joe Annie. Out. Point for the Falcons. That was out. All right. All right, here we go. It's 24-18. Falcons on the verge here of a win of this set. Day. Cato, good job. Riley. Cato, and that's a win for the Falcons. They take that set. We're tied at 1. All right. Going into set 3, we're tied at 1. All right, here we go. We're starting into the third set. We're tied at 1. Randall won the first one. We won the second one. So here we go. If the Falcons can keep it going, we switch sides. Falcons on the left, Randall on the right. All right, Thompson back to serve. Cato, Dively, Joannie. Oh, and that will fall out. Point for Randall. Cato just taps it over. Good job by the Falcons. Cato and Ava right there. Good teamwork. Ooh, Joannie. Dively. Cato. Richardson gets it up for Day, and that will fall. Dively. Joannie. Oh, Joannie dove on that one. It does fall. 3-0, Randall. They have led every set. Let's see, as most as 5-0, 4-0. Let's see if the Falcons can end it on that. See. Joannie right there, not going to get it past her. Oh. That's a point for Randall. 4-0. Thompson still serving. Joannie. Day. That will fall out. That should be a point for the Falcons. It is. 4-1. Brittany Cato back to serve. Setting up Joannie. Oh, C's there. Number 13, Kennedy was there. All right, Day back to serve. Randall up 5-1. Dively, C. She hits it twice. Laughing to herself. Probably just, you get caught in the moment. You see the ball right there. You just hit it again. Dively back serve. Point Falcons. Hits it right on that back line. 5-3. You're not seeing things if you're looking on the court. Dively does have 2 different colored shoes. Me being colorblind, I couldn't tell you what colors they are. But they are different. And he gets a point for the Falcons. They're starting to feel it tonight. Crowd's getting in it. 5-4. Randall's up by 1. Dively back to serve. Point for the Falcons. I'm not sure. All right, we're tied at 5. Gets it over. Dively setting up. Ava, good job by Ava. I thought that was going to fall. That's hard. That's out. Point for the Falcons. 6-5 Falcons. Dively. Hardesty. Joannie. Day. Thompson. Cato, Dively, Johanny stops and pops there. Oh, that's out. Point for the Falcons. Good eye right there by the girls. Seven, 5 Falcons with the lead. Joanny. 8-5. Falcons feeling it tonight. Wanting that win for be the first one at home of the season. Want to get it. Oh, that's going to get over. That was Hardesty. Ramsey is in. And C is back to serve. Cato. Joanny. And that's going to fall. Point for the Falcons. 9-6. Brenna is in. Riley will take a seat. Ava Bonnell back to serve. Joanny right there. Smart play. Thompson. Hardesty, and it's out. Point for the Falcons. They're on a roll now. 10-6. Uh-oh, they're going to talk. Thompson asking for some clarity on something. Okay. Ava back to serve. And that's going to hit net. Ramsey couldn't get it over. It's 11-6. Falcons are starting to feel it, pulling away up by 5. That will go in. Little Hardesty right there. That goes off Sydney's hand. Ava will take a seat, and Riley comes back in. That's number 13, Kennedy, back to serve. Cato. Dively. Brenna, it's a little too hard. It's 11-8 now. Falcons up by 3. Brenna. Joanny. Ooh, Cato right there. Okay, Brenna. Will go over. Sydney was right at the net. 11-9. Man, that was good. 11-8, I stand corrected. Thought it was already 8, and that's going to hit nets. Now 12-8. Joanny back to serve. Falcons are up by 4. Hardesty, that's going to go out. Point for the Falcons. 13-8. Falcons up by 5. Ramsey. Dively. And that's going to fall. Brittany Cato. 14-8. Joanny back to serve. Joanne, grad assistant this year. Glad that we could have her one more year, her leadership on the court. And just a good person off the court. So, number 24, Acosta, is in, and so is number 2, Harvey. Acosta back to serve. Cato, Dively. Riley gets it over. Day with it. 14-11. Falcons still up by 3. Acosta back to serve. We're tied at 1 set each. Cato, man, she has had a lot of success in that corner. 15-11. Sydney back to serve. Day gets it. Goes off of Brenna. Brenna was at the net there. Amira back in. Number 30. Sydney will take a seat. Number 1, Elena Hutchins back to serve for Randall. 3-point game. It's out. 16-12. Riley back to serve. Ava back in. Will fall in. Day with the point. 16-13. Riley. Dively. Joanne, little too hard. 16-14 now. Number 4, Kylie Thompson back to serve. Gonna get past Riley back there. Dively head up point. Good job by Dively, heads up on that one. 17-15, Falcons up by 2. Brittany Cato back to serve. Good job by Brittany. Brittany also playing basketball for the Falcons. Mira, Dively, Joanne, taps it over. Day, point for the Falcons. Falcons up by 3 now. Acosta, Day has it sent back. Joanne was right there. Job by Cato. Joanne. Hutchinson's right there. Riley, good job. Joanne was up, but it rides the net down. 18-16. Day back to serve. Mira back to Joanne, gets it over. Hutchins. C. Oh, careful now over there in that corner. All right. Timeout. 18-17. Best of 5. Falcons tied with the wins. First set was Randall. Second set was Falcons. Falcons are leading by 1 right now, 18-17. It is October the 17th, our National Food Day. Haven't done it yet. We got 2 things here. One's good, one's bad. One's kind of healthy when you're older. It's National Prune Day, so when you're older, you may need some prunes, if you know what I mean. I'm not a fan, but I am getting up there, so I may be becoming a fan of prunes in a few years. But it's also National Pasta Day. You can't go wrong with pasta, right? Got all kinds. Spaghetti noodles. You got, fettuccine noodles. You got corkscrew. We could go on, which we're not going to. But it is National Pasta Day and National Prune Day. So there you go. Oh, Delaney could not get it over. We're tied at 18 now. Dave's back to serve. Cato. Dively gets it over. Good job, Thompson. Ooh, Cato was there. It's 18-19. Randall with a 1-point lead. Acosta. Point for the Falcons. Tied at 19. Dively back to serve. Sydney is back in. Amira will take a seat. Dively. And that's going to be a point for the Falcons. Up by 1 now. It's 2019. Falcons wanting to take a 2-set-to-1 lead. And all right, Dively back to serve. A little sweaty on the ball there, she says. Gets it over. C. Day. Acosta. Setting up Joanne. Hutchins got it. Ava. Ooh, hits the net, falls, but they're right there, and that's out. Point for the Falcons, 21-19. Lively back to serve. Up by 2. C. Oh, got it. 21-20. Ramsey is back in for Randall. C back to serve. 21-21. Cato. Dively. Good job by Cato. Oh. Randall take the lead. It's 22-21. C back to serve. Riley. Dively. Joanne gets it over. Day. Setting up Acosta. Cato, Dively. Joanne has it sent back. 23-21. Falcons take a timeout. (23-21). Falcons down by 2. Okay. Falcons are down by 2. See if they can come back here. C back to serve. Cato, Dively, Ava, who's got that one to fall? Costa, Cato, man. Acosta, let it go, it's out. 23-22. Ava back to serve. Ramsey taps it over. It will fall. It's now set points, 24-22. Kennedy back to serve. Joanne, Dively, Brenna. It's it over. Costa, not going to get over that quick over Joanne. Ramsey. Amir, Cato. Thompson. Acosta, Joanne. Not going to get it past her. Point for the Falcons. Woo. 24-23. Joanne back to serve. And that's going to fall. Nobody there. We're tied at 24. Joanne back to serve. Thompson. Acosta, and that will fall. Randall up by 1. It's 25-24. Set point, Costa back to serve. Dively. That'll be a point. All right, we got set 4 coming up. Falcons down 2-1. So then you got to win this. All right, here we go. We're in set 4. Falcons need to win this and to force a set 5.
The Crimson Falcons, number 6, Brittany Cato.
All right, here we go. Brittany Cato with the serve. C gets it over. Ava was right there on the net. Thompson, Day, Cato, Dively. Ooh. C right there. Oh. Randall takes a 1-0 lead. Dively, Cato. Hutchins gets it over. Dively, Joannie, Hutchins, Thompson. And that is Kennedy, gets it to fall. 2-0, Thompson back to serve. Three zero. Thompson serving. That will fall out. Point for the Falcons. Good eye by Amira. She will come out. Sydney will come in. Dively back to serve. Hutchins. Kennedy gets it over. Cato's right there. Joanne. Ooh, sent back. Sees right there. Costa back to serve. It's going to fall. Falcons now down 5-1. Costa gets it over. Lively. C. Cato. Dively. Ava finds the opening. 5-2. Riley back to serve. Falcons are down by 3. C. Dively. Good job by the Falcons. They're sending that one back. Kennedy will find the opening. It falls 6-2. Hardesty comes in. C back to serve. That's going to fall. 7-2. Cato. Dively gets it over. C's right there. Day. Good job by Brenna right there punching that one over. All right, Brenna. 7-3. Number 2 comes in. Caitlin Harvey. All right, Joanne back to serve. Hardesty. Good. Kennedy back to serve. Riley. Dively. Sydney. Good job by Brenna right there. Oh, Brenna sends it back. Good job, Sydney right there. Ooh, that will fall. 10-3. Kennedy back to serve. Cato. Dively. Cato. Ooh, Acosta's right there. Hardesty. Day. Joanne. Day. Brenna. Day. All right, point Falcons. Take it. 10-4. Sydney will come out. Amira will come in. And Amira will be back to serve. And that's going to hit net. 11-4. Day back to serve. Acosta will fall. Joanne, Dively gets it over. Riley, Dively. A little too hard. (13-4). Day back to serve. And that will fall. Point for the Falcons. Brenna back to serve. And point. See if the Falcons can make a run. They've done it every set. Lost that last one. Very close match. And that will be a point for the Falcons. Down by 6 now, 13-7. Acosta, that's going to go out. Point for the Falcons. Down by 3, making their run. Sorry, they're down by 4. It's 12-8. Costa, that's going to be a little too hard. Now it's down by 3. It's 12-9. Brenna back to serve. Hardesty. That will be in. Rode the line a little, but C is back in. And Hutchins is back in. Hutchins back to serve. Riley, up there. C. Ooh, that's going to get past Brenna. 14-9. Back to a 5-point game. Cato. Costa, it's going to hit net. Point for the Falcons. 14-10. Cato back to serve. Good job by Brenna. C. Thompson. Acosta. Ramirez right there. C. Right at the net. Gets the points. 15-10. Riley comes back in. Thompson will be back to serve. Be a point for Randall. 16-10. Thompson back to serve. Joanne. Dively rides the net. Acosta. That will fall. 17-10. Thompson back to serve. That will fall. 18-10. Falcons may want to take a timeout here in just a little. Riley, Dively, Joanne hits top of the net, comes back, 19-10. Thompson, Riley, Dively. And that will go out. 19-11. Falcons trying to come back here. They got to win this to send it into the 5th set. Lively. It's over. C. That will fall. 22-11. Falcons down by 9. Acosta back to serve. Joanne. Dively. Ava's right there. Hutchins. Dively. Joanne just taps it over. And that's going to fall. Mira was there. No, I'm sorry. That was Cato. 21-11. Randall. Costa with the serve. Hits net. Take it any way we can. 21-12. Riley back to serve. Joanne. Oof. Acosta. Dively. And that's going to fall. All right, Falcons now down by 8. 21-13. Riley back to serve. That's going to be out. 22-13, and C back to serve. Cato, Dively, Brenner, and that's going to fall. Point Falcons. 22-14. Falcons are down by 8. Joanne's back to serve. Joanne. Thompson. Day. Goes off one of the girls' fingertips. 23-14. Kennedy's back to serve. Joanne. The point for the Falcons. 8-point game, 23-15. Falcons still fighting. Sydney's back to serve. And point for the Falcons. 23-16. Falcons down by 7. Diamond Coleman is in first time tonight. Let's see what she can do. Sydney gets it over. Acosta. Day. Joanne. Point Falcons. Down by 6, 23-17. Sydney serving. That's going to be short. Mira comes in. Match point. Day. It's net. All right. 24-18. Brenna back to serve. Diamond comes out. Made her appearance, and she's back out. Brenna. Acosta. Thompson. Ava. That's too hard. That's out. 24-19. All right. Falcons still fighting. Down by 5. Acosta. Job by Ava right there at the net. Brennan. Amira. And that will be it. Falcons will fall tonight. 3 sets, 2-1. Had a lot of fight in them. But that's going to be it. We're back here. Out. We'll see you then.